I mean, they went and got him a bucket. I saw the live stream was on the whole time. They went and got him a bucket. Sports fans, and welcome to Southwest Mississippi Community College inside the Southwest Basketball Center First Bank Court for Region 23 basketball action here tonight as the Lady Bears of Southwest take on the ladies of Holmes Community College. Holmes comes in, Coach Jamila Andrews brings this team in. Having played 15 games, Holmes averaging 62.3 points per game on the season. Their leading scorer is Bunch, the sophomore who wears number 5. She's the guard. She's played in 15 games. She's played in all their games, averaging 13.5 points per year on the season for Holmes. You look at Holmes and the Region 23 bracket, how it lines up. Holmes Community College comes into this one as the 10 seed in Region 23, while the Bears of Southwest are the 7 seed out of Region 23. You look at Southwest, they've only played 12 games compared to Holmes' 15 for Southwest. And Coach Brent Harris, they're 8-4 on the season. They're 4-2 here at the Southwest Basketball Center. They're 4-2 away from the Southwest Basketball Center. They won their last game, which was actually a week ago Monday. It was a 69-58 decision over Colin. You look at how the Region 23 bracket is shaped up so far. Mississippi Delta defeated Hines on Monday night, so Delta and Jones playing tonight. Pearl River and Delgado playing. Meridian and East Central. LSU Eunice and Mississippi Gulf Coast playing. Also another first-round game. Baton Rouge defeated Shreveport. So Coahoma and Baton Rouge playing tonight. Of course, our game is Southwest and Holmes. Itawamba and Northwest are playing after Northwest defeated Northeast on Monday. And East Mississippi gets the 11 seed Colin. That game being played up in Scuba. So that's how the Region 23 shapes up. Our game, of course, is as are all of the games here in Region 23 women's action tonight. Win or go home. Of course, you win, and you get to advance yourself into a Monday night matchup. The winner of this game is matched up with the winner of Coahoma and Baton Rouge Community College. If Coahoma wins, the winner of this game would go to Coahoma. If Baton Rouge was to win, then it possibly could be the Lady Bears, if they win today, having a home game back here at the Southwest Basketball Center come Monday night. Well, that's the Bears as they come in. Don't forget also Region 23 men's action back underway tomorrow. Coach Brian Bender's Bears will make the trip to Scuba, Mississippi to take on East Mississippi, 6 o'clock. The tip-off for that one up at East Mississippi tomorrow. That will also be a win or go-home matchup for East Mississippi. We'll come back. We'll take a 60-second break. We'll come back, get you the starting lineups. Back in 60 seconds with the starting lineups from the Southwest Basketball Center. You're listening to Southwest Bear Basketball on WACA. You're watching Southwest Bear Basketball on Bear TV. We'll come back after a 60-second break.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
Well, we're back here at the Southwest Basketball Center. Holmes and Southwest, the starting lineups going out to the crowd here in just a moment. We'll have Michael Gannell, who's on the mic tonight, give you the starting lineups here from First Bank Court.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the starting lineups for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Lady Bulldogs of Holmes. At guard, the 5'9" sophomore from Canton. Number 2, Jordan Manning. At guard, the 5'6" sophomore also from Canton. Number 4, Jemiah Red. At guard, the 5'9" sophomore from Laurel. Number 5, Gabrielle Bunt. At guard, the 5'7" sophomore from Canton. Number 23, Morgan Williams. And at center, 6'2" freshman from Bassfield. Number 32, Stephanie Garrett. The head coach for Holmes is Camilla John Andrews. She is assisted by Amber Clay. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your Southwest Lady Bears. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Monroe, Louisiana. Number 1, Michaela Etienne. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore from Philadelphia. Number 10, Taylor Ben. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore from Biloxi. Number 14, Shyla McGee. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore from Carson. Number 23, Sydney Tango. And at center, 6' sophomore from Cleverfield. Number 32, Gary Owens. The head coach of the Lady Bears in his ninth season is Brent Harris. It is assisted by Dr. Brittany Stevens.
Well, you heard the starting lineups. Let's give them to you one more time for the Bears. It's Etienne on the floor, along with Taylor Ben, Shyla McGee, Sydney Tangle, and Jerryon Owens. The Bears play with a full deck, with the exception, of course, of Jade Miles, who has been out the second half of this season. You look at the Holmes. For Holmes, they will come in with Manning, Red, Bunch, Williams, and Berry on the floor this evening for them. So that's your starting lineups. We're ready to throw this one in the air and get Region 23 tournament action started here inside the Southwest Basketball Center. The officials giving some final instructions to the young ladies. The ball is in the air. The tip is controlled by Holmes, and we're underway here at the Basketball Center. Coach Jamila Andrews, Coach Brent Harris doing battle here tonight. Over on the other end there, as the coaching staff, as they put it in Red's hands. Red gives it back to Bunch. Now they'll go underneath. Boy, just bottled up Berry. She had to get rid of it. Back out into the corner it goes. And a 3-ball from Jordan Manning is 3. So a 3-ball from Manning puts the first 3 on the board for Holmes. Here comes Southwest back on the offensive end with McGee. McGee works it to Ben. Ben puts it on the floor for the Bears. Goes to Tangle up top. Tangle back to McGee. She's back underneath, and a foul called. And the foul is on, it's on 4 Red. So Holmes will pick up the first foul of this basketball game. It's on the floor. Bears get a fresh 20 on the shot clock, and we'll throw it in. Bears get it in to Ben. Taylor Ben working top of the key with it. She'll go to Etienne with the basketball up top. 9:15, the clock running. Now Tangle back to Ben. Over to Etienne again. Now it's Tangle out of the corner. Shot put up, wouldn't fall. And the basketball will belong to Holmes. Holmes will own the basketball. They'll bring it length of the floor. They will put it in the hands of Red. Red will bring it across the timeline for Holmes. Red gives it to Williams. Williams goes back down in the corner to Manning. Manning passed on the 3 this time, puts it back out into the hands of Bunch. She goes into traffic. Bears take that one away. Here comes Southwest on the other end with Tangle. Tangle puts it on the floor to Ben. Ben working down into the lane, dumps it back out to McGee. Her basket good for the Bears. Dumped it back out to McGee. The jumper works, and it's a 1-point game. Holmes working on the offensive end with Red. Red top of the key with that basketball. Red punches it over to Bunch. Bunch goes back top of the key with it to Manning. Manning working in that corner to Red. Red with it, gives it back to Bunch. Now back to Red. They're throwing toss with it right now to the corner. The 3-ball up, touches nothing. Taylor Ben comes out of the pile with it for the Bears. Taylor working from the free throw line. Shot in and good. Taylor Ben working that one from the free throw line for the Bears. It's a 4-3 game with Southwest taking the lead after they go on a 4-0 run here in the early moments of this one. Basketball back into the hands of Holmes. Red with it, flips it to Williams. They go to the corner. Back up top, thought about it, passed on it, wanted to go underneath. to the outstretched arms of Barry. She lost it, got it back. 3-ball put up, won't fall for Holmes. Here come the Bears with Etienne. Etienne working down the floor for Southwest. 7.5 to play here in the opening quarter. Boy, somehow they left Taylor Ben wide open in that corner. Her 3-ball missed, and she got her own rebound. Put back won't fall for Southwest either. Taylor Ben on rebound, couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Holmes back on the offensive end, and she traveled as she tried to wedge her way between a couple of Bears. They call traveling on Bunch, and Southwest gets it back. They'll make a substitution as they will get Barry out in favor of Smith, who wears number 11 out of Canton. So she'll be into this basketball game for the first time. 4-3, Bears by 1. Tangle with the basketball. Tangle to Ben. Ben with it over in the corner, puts it on the floor for Southwest. Gives it to Etienne up top. Etienne with it back over to Tangle. Tangle working with that basketball, puts it back on the floor to Etienne. 6:50 clock running. Etienne gonna lose it. Boy, Etienne looked up and she just didn't have that basketball anymore as Bunch takes it away, goes coast to coast and puts it in. Bunch took it away, went length of the floor with it, and her layup is good to make it a 5-4 game as Holmes comes right back to take the lead. There's a 3-ball from Etienne. That one's good. Bears take it right back. 3-ball from Etienne's good. It's a 7-5 game. Bears stretch their lead out to 2. Here comes Holmes back on the offensive end with Red. Red gives it to Williams. They want to go underneath. Around the double team. She can't get the basket. Bears get the rebound. Here comes Southwest with McGee. They got around Jones. They got around Bunch somehow and are able to steal the ball away. Bears want to go underneath to McGee. McGee has it knocked out of her hands, got it back, put up the shot, it won't go. Holmes gets the rebound in a hurry. Here comes Red. Red will dump it off, and a foul going to be called against Southwest. Bear foul. It's on number 1, I think. There is no. Yeah. Is the foul on Etienne? White 1. It is. It's on Michaela Etienne. It is on number 1, and going to the free throw line will be Holmes. Bunch will shoot the free throw. She'll drain the first. Makes it a 7-6 game. She'll have one more due. Second free throw for Bunch up. That one no good. She makes 1 out of 2. Bears get the rebound. Here comes Southwest with Etienne. Etienne will give it to Ben. Ben working it down the floor for the Bears. Gave it to Owens for a moment. Got it back into the hands of Etienne, and it's knocked away. And the Bears will get a substitution. They want to bring a Niall White into this basketball game. So White checks in. Someone else checks in. Oh, underneath, it's Bradford who's going to check in as well. Bradford checks in for Owens. So that's the check-ins for the Bears. Bears working it to White. White with the basketball. White down in the lane. Shot put up, rolled around the rim, wouldn't get in. Bears able to grab the rebound. Tangle grabbed it, gave it to McGee. McGee gives it to White. White with the basketball, sitting up top with it. Coach Brand Harris will give the play to the Bears. Bears shot clock down to 9. Here's Etienne's 3-ball up, no good. Holmes gets the rebound. Here they come down the floor. Holmes into the hands of Manning. Manning with it, 4:59 to play. Manning gives it to Red. Red catches it out to Bunch. Bunch gives it right back to her. 4:52 clock running here, first quarter. Bears by 1, 7-6. Here's the 3-ball. That one up, no good. Bradford clears that one for the Bears to Etienne. Etienne will bring it down the floor for Southwest. 4:39 clock running here in the opening period on Bear TV and WAZA. Tangle touches it, gives it back to White. White with the basketball. 4:29, White working down in the corner, 12 on the shot clock. Goes to the lane, got wide open, but the layup wouldn't fall. Bears get it back with McGee. McGee's one-hander, that one won't go either. Bears miss both opportunities down the floor that time. Holmes grabs the rebound. Here comes Holmes on the other end. Lane opened up, and getting the basket that time is Williams. Lane opened up for Williams, and she makes it an 8-7 game. Bears back on the offensive end with White. 4 minutes to play here in this first quarter. 8-7, Holmes leading this one. McGee with the basketball, top of the key. McGee goes to Bradford. Bradford out by herself. Bears want to punch it into McGee. She goes up, shot's kind of blocked. She got it back, puts it on the floor. They go to White. White goes to Bradford down underneath. Bradford has to get rid of it to Tangle. Tangle's shot put up won't fall. Put back won't go either. The shot clock expired, but Holmes grabbed the rebound. So the basketball goes to Holmes. 3:25 clock running here. Another lane put in and good. That's Williams. The second time the lane's opened up for her, and that makes it a 10-7 game, and Coach Brent Harris wants to use a 30-second timeout. Back-to-back trips down. The lane has opened up for Morgan Williams, and both times she's made the Bears pay with back-to-back shots, and Holmes goes up 10-7. Don't forget, winner of this one gets the winner of Baton Rouge and Coahoma. They start at 6 o'clock tonight, that game being played up at Coahoma Community College in Clarksdale. So winner of this one gets the winner of that one. Also, don't forget Bear basketball in action tomorrow. The Bears and Coach Brian Bender, they'll get Region 23 action started. They'll be in Scuba to take on East Mississippi, 6 o'clock tomorrow night, the tip for that one. So basketball still being played. This is the second round officially of Region 23 action. We had the play-in games on Monday and Tuesday. This is the round 2 games being played here tonight in women's action on Wednesday. Etienne with the basketball to Ben. Ben goes underneath to White. White back out to Ben. 3-ball looks good, is good. Taylor Ben's 3-ball up and good, and that ties it at 10 apiece. Tied at 10 apiece. 2:53 clock running. Holmes with the basketball. Goes to Manning. Manning's 3 put up won't go. White grabs the rebound. White goes to Etienne. Etienne's layup good. Michaela Etienne with the layup good to make it a 12-10 game. Bears go up by 2 with 2:33 to play in this opening period. Bears by 2. They work it with Red. Red with the basketball, top of the key. Red punches it down underneath. Off the reverse put up, won't fall. That time for Smith. Bears with the rebound to White. White with the basketball. White looking towards the hoop. Shot up, no good, but a foul called. Foul is on number 12. That is Shatoria Veen. That's her second. That's her first and the team's second. And now White will go to the free throw line for the Bears. Substitution 33, that's Katie Powers, will check in for Holmes. So she will check in for the first time for Holmes. There's the free throws from White. First one up, good. Rolled around for a minute, but got in, and the Bears make it a 13-12 game. Can they take a 2-point lead now from the free throw line? Second one up, good too. White makes both free throws for Southwest. Makes it a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-10 game. Bears go up by 4. Basketball in the hands of Powers. Powers with the basketball, works it to Anderson. Anderson works it back to Powers for Holmes. Now they want to go into the lane with Smith. Smith puts it up, has to get rid of it. Reverse shot put in, rolled around, won't go for Anderson. Here come the Bears with the rebound. White grabbed the rebound, trying to control the basketball. She does as she crosses the timeline. White goes to Etienne. Etienne's 3-ball up, won't fall. Powers the rebound for Holmes. Powers goes down underneath to a wide open Veen. Her shot put up, no good. Bears get the rebound. Here comes Etienne and the Bears. Boy, Etienne's got Powers sticking to her like glue with 1:24 to play. Etienne dribbles down into the lane, one-hander, put up, won't go. Bears had the rebound with Owens, and we get a jump ball. Jump ball underneath, and the ball goes to Holmes. Bears will get Wansley and Tangle back into the game. Well, Wansley for the first time, Tangle back into the game. Bears got too many out. Now here comes White to check out. So White will check out for the Bears, and now we stand at 5. Tangle will inbound it. Inbounds it to the Bears. The Bears have it with Tangle. Tangle working up top with it for Southwest. Tangle brings it to the corner, wants to go to Ben. It's off Ben's fingertips and out of bounds. All right, Tangle wanted to go down to that corner to Ben. White going to check right back in now as Taylor Ben will check out for the Bears. So a quick respite for White as she goes to the bench for only a moment for the Bears and checks right back in. Powers with the basketball for Holmes. Under a minute to play first period. Holmes with the basketball into the hands of their offense. They work it in, trying to go to Powers. That's last touched by Holmes. They say the Bears and Sydney Tangle the last to touch it. Tangle the last to touch it. It'll belong to Holmes. Holmes will inbound it, 18 on the shot clock, 49 on the game clock here in the first quarter. Powers with the basketball. Powers goes to Veen. Veen works it back up top to Anderson. Now it's back into Veen's hands, working it down underneath. Shot, putting balls on the floor. Everybody's running around for it. Jump ball as the shot clock expired. And the basketball will belong to the Lady Bears. The shot clock, it's Holmes' ball, excuse me. Holmes will get the ball. They will have 1 second on the shot clock. So the jump ball belongs to Holmes. So Holmes will have 1 second left on the shot clock. Shot put up won't fall. The putback won't go either. Boy, they got 2 shots off in 1 second on that shot clock that time, with 27 seconds showing now on the game clock here in the first quarter. White with the basketball, 24 seconds clock running. 14-10, Bears by 4. White goes under Owens. Owens gives it back to White. Tangle in the corner, 3-ball good. Tangle gets her first points of the evening. It's a 3-ball for her. Makes it a 17-10 game. Bears by 7. 3 seconds remain. Down to 2, down to 1. The shot's good if it goes in. It doesn't, and the first quarter's done. Bears lead at 17-10 after 1 period. Here in the Region 23 second round of this tournament. And we'll step aside for a 30-second break. Back in 30 seconds. You're watching Bear Basketball on Bear TV. You're listening to Bear Basketball on WAZA.
Now is your time to be a part of an amazing class of students. There's so much going on here at Southwest, you won't want to miss out. We have scholarships available for music ensembles, cheer, and athletic teams. You can be a part of our active and vibrant campus life where students are determined to meet their goals. With our new and remodeled residence halls, you have the convenience of staying on campus or commuting. You can even take classes online. At Southwest, you can get an authentic college experience at a fraction of the cost of a four-year university. You belong here. Southwest Mississippi Community College classes start soon, so schedule an appointment today to get on track to a better you. Find us at www.smcc.edu.
For their scores, it's a 17-10 game here at the Southwest Basketball Center First Bank Court. Bears will inbound it with the second quarter possession arrow going their way, and White, who was looking for some help from Wansley, will throw it out of bounds. So the first possession wasted. Bears go back on the defensive side. Now Holmes will work it down with Red. Red works under to Williams. Williams, her shot put in and good. Morgan Williams, that jump shot's been working for her. She's got 6 of Holmes' 12 here in the first half. 9:38 to play. White barking the orders at the point for the Bears. Goes to Tangle. Tangle tries to go underneath to Owens. That one's knocked away. Holmes has the basketball. Holmes has it stripped out of her hands coming down the floor. That was Manning who had it stripped from her. White goes to the other, that's McGee who goes to the other end for Southwest and gets the basket. Bears get some points off the turnover that time. Ball's on the floor again on the home side. White picks it up this time for the Bears. White working it down, goes to Owens. Owens with the basketball, puts it on the floor, goes back to McGee, basket in and good. McGee's got 4 in the second quarter, and the Bears take their lead out to 21-12 here in the second quarter. 8:49 to play here at the Southwest Basketball Center First Bank Court here in the second quarter. Holmes with the basketball in the hands of Manning. Manning works it to Williams. Now they let Bunch touch it for a moment before getting it back into the hands of Red. Now back out of the corner. 3-ball put up by Manning, won't fall. Bears grab the rebound. Here comes White with the basketball. White working with it for Southwest. Goes up top. Shiloh McGee's 3 put up, won't go. McGee, top of the lane, had to look at the 3 and couldn't get it to fall. Here comes Holmes back on the offensive end. They'll shoot a 3-ball. That one's off the front of the rim, won't go. Basketball belongs back in the hands of the Bears. Here comes White now back on the offensive end for Southwest to Tangle. Tangle works down in the lane, flips it to Owens, perfectly drawn up. And Jerrion Owens gets the basket, and Holmes wants the timeout. 23-12, the Bears go on a 6-2 run here in the start of the second quarter. Holmes wants the full timeout. While they do that, I want to remind you, we've got softball and baseball on campus tomorrow as Coach Shay Johnson's softball team welcomes a twin bill with Itawamba. First pitch, 1 o'clock out at Lady Bear Park for that one. The Bear men baseball will welcome Meridian Community College. First pitch, 3 o'clock out at Bear Park. So all the action will be on the diamonds tomorrow with softball on the campus against Itawamba. First pitch, 1 o'clock for their twin bill. By the way, that 1 o'clock game right here on Bear TV, you can see it. Bear baseball gets started at 3 o'clock with Meridian, game 2 of that baseball series. You'll also watch it here on Bear TV and hear it on WAZA 107.7 FM. So we got more action on the Southwest campus tomorrow with softball and baseball. And, of course, don't forget the Bear basketball team at East Mississippi tomorrow night, 6 o'clock tip on that one. Basketball controlled by Holmes coming out of the timeout. That 6-2 run for the Bears to start the second quarter calls the timeout for Holmes. Holmes working on the offensive end to Red. Red wants to go underneath to Bogan, and Bogan puts it in. Bogan, who checked in coming out of the timeout, Zania Bogan gets the basket and makes it 23-14. Taylor Ben with the basketball for the Bears. Goes underneath to Owens. Owens drops that one off the back of the glass. Good. 25-14, the Lady Bears leading it. 7:18 to play. They'll bring it down with Red. Red working with it for Holmes. Red works into the corner to Veen. Veen will give it to Bogan. Bogan with the turnaround, and that one's good. Bogan, the turnaround that time is good. 25-16. 7 minutes to play. Bears working it on the offensive side. They go underneath to McGee, and she'll be fouled by Bogan. So Bogan commits the foul, her first. It'll put Shiloh McGee at the free throw line for the Bears. So the Bears go to the free throw line with McGee. First one for McGee up. That one good. Nothing but net that time from Shiloh McGee. Makes it a 26-16. Puts the lead back at 10 for the Bears. Second free throw for McGee. That one up good too. McGee makes them both. Makes it 27-16. The Bears have now stretched that lead out to 11 here at the Southwest Basketball Center with 6:45 to play second quarter. Basketball belongs in the hands of Bunch. Bunch, she's the double team, gets rid of it. Holmes trying to go underneath to Bogan. Bogan lays it off the glass. Shot put up, no good. The rebound, though, and a foul called against the Bears. It's on Jerrion Owens as she went for the rebound. It's the first for the Bears. And Williams will go to the free throw line. So Williams got the rebound and collected the foul against the Bears. Holmes will make some changes. They will check in Manning back into the basketball game as Veen will check out for Holmes. First one up, good for Williams. Williams makes her first. Drops it back to a 10-point game. Second one off the backboard, no good. Bears touched it, and it's going to Holmes. McGee and Carey both went for the rebound for the Bears, and it goes out of bounds. The Bears gift wrap it to Holmes and give it right back to him. Holmes got to get it in. They get it in bounce. They get it to Bunch. Bunch gives it to Williams. Williams underneath the Bogan. She'll put that one in and good. Bogan's got 6 here in the second quarter. 27-19. They've put it into single digits now. Has Holmes for the lead. Bears with the lead, and up top they'll have it to Etienne. Etienne working with the basketball. 6:09 to play here in this first half. Goes to Taylor Ben. Ben down in the lane, had it blocked, got it back, puts it in. Nice job by Taylor Ben to stay with it and put that one in for the Bears. Back to a 10-point game now, 29-19. Holmes with the basketball in the hands of Manning. Manning going to throw that one away. Manning was looking at Bunch. Bunch had Aaliyah Carey guarding her, and she ends up throwing it away. Carey and Owens will check out for the Bears. Bradford going to check in for Southwest. Bears will also check in Sydney Tangle back to the basketball game. It's up top with Ben. Ben works it over to Tangle. Tangle wants to fire a three. That one put up, won't go. Bradford the rebound for Southwest, gives it back to Ben. Ben to Tangle. Now she throws it into traffic. Bears able to save that one into the hands of Etienne. Etienne picks up the save for Southwest. Shot clock down to 8. Down to 7, the Bears. Etienne, long 2, put up, won't fall for Southwest. Holmes had it, Bears got it right back. Tangle got it to Ben, and she gets the basket. Nice job by Sydney Tangle to steal it away. She gave it to Taylor Ben, and the Bears get the basket. 5 minutes to play, 4:59 to play. 3 ball out of the corner for Holmes, and that one will be good out of the hands of Bunch. The 3 ball good for Bunch. Bears bring it back down the floor. Tangle gets it to Ben, to Etienne. She passes on the 3, passes it into traffic, and it's last touched by Holmes as it will go out of bounds towards the Holmes bench. So the Bears will inbound it over in front of the Holmes bench, which is on the other side this year with the COVID-19 restrictions we played basketball under all year. She'll inbound it to Etienne. Etienne with the basketball, directing traffic for the Bears with 4:35 to play. Goes to McGee underneath. Her first one up, no good. Got her rebound. Second one won't fall, and now it's jump ball time on the rebound, and the ball will go to Holmes. So Holmes gets it on the possession change with 4:29 to play here in the first half, 31-22. Holmes with the basketball in red. Red will bring this one down. Puts it into the hands of Williams. Williams, top of the key with it. Looks for some help from Smith. Smith dumps it back to Manning. Manning puts it on the floor now. Wants to back up, shoot the 3 ball, and puts it in. Jordan Manning puts the 3 in, makes it 31-25. Here comes Etienne down the floor for the Bears. 31-25. Etienne goes to McGee. McGee secures that basketball. Puts it on the floor to Ben. Ben goes to Etienne. Out of the corner, 3 ball good for the Bears. Etienne's 3 ball good for the Bears to make it 34-25. 3:41 clock running here in the second quarter. Basketball in the hands of Red and Holmes. Holmes working with it, top of the key. She'll get it to Bunch. Bunch wants to shoot the long 3, and it clanks off the front of the rim, no good. Bears with the rebound. Here comes Etienne. Etienne with the basketball for the Bears. Wants to shoot a 3 of her own. That one put up, won't go. Both teams missed the 3. Here comes Holmes back on the offensive end. Dribbling through traffic is Red, and the offensive foul called on her. She gets the charge called on her, so Red gets the charge called against her, and the Bears will get this one back. White going to check in. Taylor Ben will go to the Bear bench. Bears will also check Owens in for Bradford. So the Bears making a couple of substitutions with 3:13 to play here in the second quarter. White with the basketball for the Bears. She'll bring it across the timeline. 3:06 to play in this second quarter for Southwest. Tangle works it right back to her. Now White goes to Etienne with it. Etienne gives it back to White. Bears throwing it around. Shot clock down into single digits now at 9 as White puts it on the floor. White gets it to McGee. McGee back over to Tangle. She'll fire it along 3. That one put up no good, and a foul called on Jerrion Owens as she went for the rebound. So Owens will pick up her second for the Bears. That's the Bears' second here in the second quarter as well. And Owens back to the bench now. Courtney Bradford will check in for Southwest with 2:43 to play. Katie Powers back into the game for Holmes. Powers brought it down, got rid of it. Holmes throws it around into the hands of Bunch. Bunch gives it back to Powers. Powers, the 3-ball put up won't go. Tangle clears the rebound for Southwest. She'll give it to White. White will bring it down for the Bears. White clean sees the lane, kind of cleared out for her. Shot put up, rolls around, won't go. Holmes the rebound. Bears take it back. Nice job, Sydney Tangle, to take it away from Jones. She gives it to Etienne. Etienne gives it back to her now. She's lost it. Ball's on the floor and finally picked up by Powers. Powers is going to be fouled by Etienne. Etienne commits the foul. 2:02 to play, 34-25. Holmes will own the basketball. Jones will be tasked with inbounding it for Holmes. She will get it into Katie Powers. Powers dumps it to Bunch, who gets it to Jones back up top. Holmes got the fresh shot clock, so plenty of time to play with. Shot put up and blocked. Jones shot put up, blocked by the Bears. Bears get it back. Here comes White back on the offensive end for Southwest. White working with that basketball. White will give it to McGee. McGee goes back up to White. White punches it back over. Now the Bears will get it back to White in the corner. She'll have her shot blocked, but it's tossed up in the air. Bradford got it to Tangle. Now McGee shot put up, won't touch nothing, and Holmes grabs it. Holmes working on the offensive end in traffic. Here comes Holmes, and she puts the shot off the rim, no good. Bears will get this one back, 1:07 to play. Back and forth it goes here at the Southwest Basketball Center on possessions, but the score right now in favor of the Bears, 34-25. Tangle with the basketball to White. White working with it, top of the key for Southwest. White wants to go underneath. That one tipped in the air by Jones, and Holmes will get it back. Holmes gets it back, goes length of the floor. Shot put up, won't go. The putback put in by Powers. Powers there to grab the rebound, and the putback makes it 34-27. Holmes chipping away at that Bear lead. Bears have the basketball in the hands of White. About a 3-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And we have a foul called against the Bears. They called on White away from the basketball. So they call the foul on White away from the basketball. So Holmes will have it with 22.7 to play, and the shot clock turned off here at the Southwest Basketball Center. They'll inbound it to Powers. Powers will bring it across the timeline. Powers works it to Anderson. Anderson has it go off her foot, and a foul called against the Bears. It's on Daisy Wansley, who picks that one up. That's 5 against the Bears in this second quarter now. Basketball will go to the free throw line with the 5th one against Holmes. Or the 5th one against the Bears, I should say, and Holmes will clank the first one from Anderson off the backboard. First one will clank off the backboard for Anderson. Here's the second one. That one's in and good. Anderson makes one. It's 28-34 in favor of the Bears. 10 seconds to play. Basketball in the hands of the Bears with 6, down to 5. Bears put it length of the floor to Michaela Etienne, and she gets it to fall. Etienne got it to fall, and there's the buzzer. 36 for Southwest, 28 for Holmes. Bears win it after one quarter, 17-10. They lead it after two quarters, 36-28. We'll go to the half with that score here at the Southwest Basketball Center. First Bank Court will come back after a 2-minute break and look at the numbers in the first half of this one. Back in 2 minutes with some first half numbers. You're listening to Bear Basketball on WAZA. You're watching Lady Bear Basketball this evening on Bear TV. We'll return in 2 minutes. Does Kahoma stream their games? Does Kahoma stream their games? It does. Got a good picture. Well, the crowd here at the Southwest Basketball Center enjoying the cheerleaders of Southwest. We've seen the red line a couple of times this year. We get the honor of seeing the cheerleaders as they continue to pep this crowd up. Bears leading it 36-28. Take a little bit more of this in for the folks on Bear TV. Southwest cheerleaders again with this crowd. Let's take a look at the numbers of the first half right quick. We got to get those in for Southwest Mississippi Community College. It looks like the printer might be bringing us some numbers here in a moment, but you look at the first half numbers. Etienne, the leading scorer for the Bears with 10 in the first half. Taylor Ben with 9. Shyla McGee with 8 in the basketball game. 4 for Jerrion Owens, 3 for Sydney Tangle, and 2 for Anaya White in the contest. So 10 for Etienne, 9 for Ben, 2 for White, 8 for McGee, 3 for Tangle, and 4 for Owens. That's the scoring for the Bears. Bears, as far as the fouls go for Southwest, Bears, let's see, with 2 on Etienne, 2 for Owens, and 1 on Wansley and 1 on White for the Bears of Southwest. You look at Holmes, leading scorer for Holmes with 7 in the first half was Morgan Williams. Her 7 points. Bogan and Manning both have 6, along with Bunch. So 3 with 6. Bogan, Bunch, and Manning all with 6 in the basketball game. 2 for Katie Powers and 1 for Anderson in the basketball game. As far as Holmes goes, Holmes fouls 2 for Red, one for Veen, and one for Bogan in the basketball game. That's the first half numbers. As we look at them here at the Southwest Basketball Center, Bears led it after 1 quarter of play, 17-10. It was 36-28 Bears at the half here at Southwest Mississippi Community College. Well, don't forget, more action coming your way tomorrow here on campus. We've got softball and baseball both playing. The Bears softball team and Itawamba will do battle. Speaking of that softball team, they got some information earlier today for her performance in last week's 6-2 win over then 8th-ranked Jones freshman pitcher Jensen Gremion for the Bears has been named the MACCC Softball Pitcher of the Week. So congratulations to Bear freshman Jensen Gremion, who I'm sure we'll see on the mound tomorrow for the Lady Bears. She picks up the honors for the Bears. She's a right-hander out of Bunkie High School. Tossed a complete game against the Lady Bobcats. The Lady Bears, by the way, are the 17th ranked team in the country now for softball. They've got Itawamba tomorrow. First pitch 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon over at Lady Bear Park for that action. The Bear baseball team with Coach Ken Jackson, they will be in action tomorrow as well. A twin bill with Meridian Community College. First pitch 3 o'clock for game 1 in that. Now, as far as you'll be able to see the games tomorrow, game 1 with the Bears softball team will be on Bear TV. You can watch that one at 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. You can also watch the second baseball game, game 2 between the Bears and Meridian in baseball action. So we'll broadcast and stream for you game 1 of softball and game 2 of baseball here on campus tomorrow. And, of course, don't forget Coach Brian Bender's men. They will be on the road at East Mississippi with a 6 p.m. tip-off for that one tomorrow night in the second round of the Region 23 basketball tournament. So lots of sports tomorrow. Then the Bears take the Easter break. One other thing right quick for the Bears, the softball and baseball games that were scheduled for Tuesday have both been moved to Wednesday for Southwest. The Bears baseball game against Gulf Coast, which was scheduled for Tuesday, they'll now play that one Wednesday, April 7th, while the Bear softball games against Gulf Coast that were scheduled for Tuesday, April 6th will go to Wednesday, April 7th as well. Let's see, softball will go at 3 and 5. Baseball will go at 3 and 5 as well. So that is the schedule for upcoming games here on the Southwest campus. Oh, and by the way, soccer season gets started Monday. It's a busy time for sure here on the campus of Southwest Mississippi Community College. We'll come back, take a 2-minute break, and run through some additional details for you. Back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Lady Bear Basketball on WAZA. You're watching Lady Bear Basketball tonight on Bear TV live from First Bank Court, Southwest Mississippi Community College.
I can say I've done a lot of things in my life. I've flown with the Eagles, rolled with the Cowboys, I've barreled through the barriers. One thing I can't say though is that I did it alone. People ask me what makes a legend. I always say it's about being a part of something bigger. It's never just me. It's always one for all. Whatever comes your way, do it together.
Well, back here at Southwest, trying to see what Coahoma and Baton Rouge are up to. Looks like Coahoma leading Baton Rouge 42-30. That game at the half. Coahoma leading Baton Rouge 42-30. That's the opponent for the winner of this one. If Coahoma wins and Southwest wins, Bears would make the trip to Clarksdale Monday to take on Coahoma. If Baton Rouge wins and the Bears win, Lady Bears would be back here inside the Southwest Basketball Center Monday night for action. And, of course, if you lose at this point, your season comes to a close. So right now at the half, Coahoma leading Baton Rouge 42-30. You take a look at how this women's bracket shakes up in Region 23 action tonight. Jones and Mississippi Delta, they're playing at Jones. Pearl River and Delgado are playing at Pearl River tonight. Meridian is hosting East Central, and LSU Eunice is hosting Mississippi Gulf Coast. That's the one round of the games. In the other round, the other side of the bracket, Coahoma and Baton Rouge are playing. Southwest is hosting Holmes. Itawamba is hosting Northwest, and East Mississippi is hosting Colin. The teams already out of this women's tournament would be Hines, who lost to Mississippi Delta Monday, Shreveport, who lost to Baton Rouge, and Northeast, who lost to Northwest on Monday. So that's how the women's bracket looks. Winner of this game gets the Coahoma Baton Rouge winner. Winner of Itawamba Northwest gets East Mississippi Colin. The LSU Eunice Mississippi Gulf Coast winner gets the Meridian East Central winner. The Jones Delta winner gets the Pearl River Delgado winner. And again, right now at Coahoma, that game is at the half with Coahoma leading it 42-30. We'll take one more break here at the half, step aside for 2 minutes, and come back and get second half action started. Back in 2 minutes on Bear TV and WAZA.
I can say I've done a lot of things in my life. I've flown with the Eagles, rolled with the Cowboys, I've barreled through the barriers. One thing I can't say though is that I did it alone. People ask me what makes a legend. I always say it's about being a part of something bigger. It's never just me. It's always one for all. Whatever comes your way, do it together.
Well, we get second half action started here. The basketball belongs to Southwest. They'll go underneath to McGee. Shot put up, won't go. Put back, though, by Jerrion Owens is. And the Bears will score on the opening possession here of the second half to take it back to a 10-point game. Now at 38-28 with 9.5 to play. Here comes Holmes in red down the floor. She wants to connect underneath to Anderson. Shot put up, won't go. Anderson gets her own rebound. Gets rid of it, back out to red. Now into the hands of Williams. Williams touches it for a moment. Goes underneath and puts it in Smith's hand. Smith's double team. Shot put up, won't go. And the Bears grab the rebound and a foul called. It's on Manning. So Manning will pick up the foul. That's her first of the basketball game. Bears will own this one. Etienne with the basketball for Southwest. She'll go to Ben with it. Taylor will bring it across the midcourt line for the Bears. Into the hands of Etienne. Etienne gives it back over to McGee. Now Ben wants to go underneath to Owens. Shot put up, wouldn't go. And now it's lost out of bounds, and they'll say it belongs to the Bears. So Bears will keep possession of the basketball. Cheerleaders performed at halftime. They look like they are at full steam tonight for the first time here this season in the basketball center. Etienne with the basketball. 8:49 to play here in the third quarter. Etienne goes to Tangle. Back up top to McGee. McGee goes down in the lane. Shot put up and good. Boy, Shyla McGee has been working down into that lane all night. And she so far has 10 points to show for it for Southwest. 40-28 for the Bears. 8:29 and a foul called. As Holmes was on the offensive side, they call the foul on 32, Jerrion Owens. Owens going to pick up her third foul, and now Courtney Bradford will check in for Jerrion Owens. So Owens and her 3 fouls will go to the bench for the Bears, and Courtney Bradford will check back in for Southwest. Bears leading at 40-28. The quick inbounds pass and the quick shot put in and good by Smith. Quick basket by Smith makes it back to a 10-point game. Etienne with the basketball for the Bears. Etienne, long 2, up, and that one no good. Bears with Bradford had the rebound, and she's fouled underneath. Bradford got the rebound, picked up the foul. It's on 23. That's Morgan Williams who will pick up her first. That's the second against Holmes, as the Bears will send Courtney Bradford to the free throw line. Bear lead 10 as Bradford puts the first one in the air good. Make it an 11-point game now, and Bradford with a second one for Southwest. That one up, that one rolls around good. Bradford, that one had to think about it for a minute, but it got home for her. Holmes with the basketball down 12. They have it in the hands of Red. Red working with it down in the corner. Gets rid of it, puts it in the hands of Manning. Manning gives it back to her. Now they want to go underneath to Smith. Her one-handed shot put up won't go, and a foul going to be called. I think it's going to go against, it will go against Holmes. It's on Smith. That means Holmes has picked up 3. Williams will check out now for Holmes, as Gabriella Bunch will check back in for Holmes. 7:47, clock running. Etienne with the basketball for the Bears. She'll give it to McGee. McGee to Ben. Taylor with it up top. Goes to Tangle. Tangle, the 3 from way downtown is good. Boy, Tangle from way downtown for the Bears got that one to fall. Bears lead up to 15 now. 7:26 to play here in this third quarter. The Bears on a 3-4-5-6-7-8-9-2 run to get this third quarter started. Ball's on the floor, loose. Here comes the jump ball, and it'll stay with Holmes. So the Bears on a 9-2 run to get this third quarter started. The lead out to 15 for Southwest, now 45-30 here at the basketball center. Holmes will inbound it underneath their own goal. They'll put it in the hands of Manning. Her shot put up won't go, And on a rebound, a foul called. That's Courtney Bradford who's going to pick that one up for Southwest. That's the second against the Bears. And Holmes will inbound it underneath their own goal. They'll inbound it to Smith. Smith will work it out to Manning. Now they'll go back underneath to Smith. Her jumper put up won't go. Being there to grab the rebound to Etienne. Here comes Etienne with the basketball. Etienne down in the lane, brings it back out for Southwest. She wants to set something up with 20 on the shot clock. Goes into the lane, bounces back, thinks about the shot, goes to Ben. Shot put in, good, and the foul. Nice play set up for Etienne to Ben, and the foul called. They call the foul on Bunch. Ben will go to the free throw line to make it a three-point play. Bogan going to check back into this one for Holmes. 47-30, and Taylor Ben a chance to make it a three-point play right here. Free throw is up, off the front of the rim, won't go. Bogan gets the rebound for Holmes. Here comes Holmes on the offensive end with 7:37 to play. Basketball in the hands of Red. That's to play in the third quarter. Red wants to go down underneath. Her one-hander put in and good as she connected to Bunch. Red connected to Bunch. Bunch put the one-hander in and got it to fall. 47-32 the Bears lead. Etienne goes to McGee. McGee goes underneath the Tangle. Tangle in the air, put it up, wouldn't go. Bears had another shot that time for Tangle, but the rim not her friend that time down. Holmes misses another one on the other end. This time it's off Veen's hands. Bears with the rebound to Etienne. Etienne in traffic, puts it up, won't go. Ball loose, Tangle picks it up, puts it in. Tangle right there to pick that one up, put it in. Bogan got her back to the basketball, and with her back to the basketball, Tangle able to pick that one up, put it in for the Bears. 49-32, the Bears lead it. Holmes with the basketball. They'll go to the side, want to shoot the three ball. That one's just a long two, I think. It's a long two for Red with her foot on the line to make it a 34-49 game. Red's foot's on the line that time for Holmes. Bears back on the offensive end with it. Ben working it underneath. They'll get it back out to Tangle, and a foul called against Holmes as Tangle started her pursuit towards the goal. Fouls on Bunch, who picks up her second. That's the fifth against Holmes, so that'll put the Bears to the free throw line. Bears are going to check White into the game. That's 5. The Bears will go to the free throw line. The Bears will send Sydney Tangle to the free throw line with the 5th foul against Holmes here in the third quarter. Holmes wants to check Malone into this basketball game for Bogan. So Malone will check in for Bogan, and the Bears will shoot a pair with Sydney Tangle. First one up, and that one rolls around but won't get in. So Tangle misses the first, and she'll have a second one coming here for the Bears. Second one up, that one gets in. Sydney Tangle makes the second one, makes it 50-34. Tangle will check out. Carey will check back in for the Bears. Holmes with the basketball. They'll put it in the hands of Red. Red will work it down the floor. Bears leading at 50-34 with 5:06 to play here in this third quarter. They bring it down in the corner into the hands of Bunch. Bunch going to bring that one back out. Goes over to Veen. Veen works it back over to her. Out of the corner now to three ball put up, won't go. The rebound picked up by Veen. Her shot put up, won't go. It's tipped around and out of bounds against Holmes. Veen, the freshman out of North Pike, playing for Holmes, missed the shot. The ball was then thrown up in the air and out of bounds. Nia White will have it for the Bears. She will bring it down. 4:34 to clock running. White with the basketball. White goes towards the hoop, and a foul going to be called against Holmes. That one on number 4, that's Red. She will pick up her third foul. Bears will send White to the free throw line. So Anaya White will go to the free throw line. Red will check out with those 3 fouls for Holmes. Boy, that's 6 now against Holmes here in this third quarter. They didn't have but 4 in the first 2 quarters against him. White, first one good. 51-34. Second free throw for White coming for the Lady Bears. Second one's up, no good. McGee will grab the rebound for Southwest, and she'll be fouled. McGee picked up the rebound, and she'll be fouled. The foul is on 12. That's Veen. And McGee will go to the free throw line. McGee with a basket here in the first half. So McGee will shoot the free throws. First one is up and off the front of the rim, no good. So McGee misses the first free throw. She'll have a second one coming. Second free throw is up. That one clanks around, no good. And Carey, the last to touch that one for the Bears, so Holmes will get it back. So McGee misses both from the free throw line for the Bears. Holmes with the basketball. Katie Powers will bring it down for them. Powers brings it across midcourt, puts it in the hands of Bunch. Bunch got rid of it. Now it's back up top. Now it's under traffic as Manning threw it into traffic, and the Bears and Anaya White come out with that one. White gives it to McGee. McGee will get it back to White with 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. McGee with the basketball, and we got a 3-second lane call against the Bears. So the Bears get a 3-second in the lane call against them, and Holmes will get the basketball back from Southwest. Holmes will have it. They will give it to Powers, who will bring it down. Powers works it across that timeline. 3:50 in the clock running here in this third quarter. Basketball belongs to the Holmes. Holmes works it with Manning, and she'll put a shot in, but she was traveling. Manning put the shot in, but they call her for traveling. So Manning called for traveling, and that'll give it back to the Bears. White will bring it down for Southwest. She will give it to Carey. Carey flips it back to White across the floor. Now back to Carey. Carey's 3-ball put up won't fall for Southwest. And we got a foul called on the rebound. It's against Southwest and Courtney Bradford. That's the third against the Bears, and now the Bears will go to Bree Brown, who will check in for Bradford. Ben and Tangle back on the floor. Wansley and Carey will check out, and it looks like Bogan will check back in. She will. Bogan going to check back in for Holmes. Holmes going to send Anderson back to their bench. That's all the changes that are made. Basketball belongs to Holmes. Katie Powers brings it down for Holmes. 3:19 the clock running. Basketball goes to Bogan. Bogan underneath to Malone. Malone shot put up won't go. Got her own rebound. Second effort won't go, and this time Tangle comes in to grab it for the Bears. Tangle will give it to White. White with the basketball. 3 minutes to play third period. White to McGee. McGee the 3-ball up won't fall. Bears tip it, but it's tipped into the hands of Powers, and now Powers going to be fouled by McGee. That's the fourth against Southwest as Shyla McGee picks up the foul for the Bears. 2:53, 51-34. The Bears leading it here at the Basketball Center First Bank Court. 2:47 to play third quarter. Powers with the basketball. Powers working it down, and boy, she went right into Bree Brown, and a foul called. It's on number 12, Bree Brown. She got right into Brown, and they say Brown fouled her. So Powers will go to the free throw line for Holmes. So Powers, her first chance at the free throw line this evening. First one is up, and that one rolls in good. So Powers will make the first. 51-35, a second one coming for Powers. Second free throw up, good. So Powers makes them both for Holmes. 51-36. Basketball belongs to the Lady Bears in white. White will bring it down for Southwest. She'll put it into the hands of Tangle. Tangle gets it back to her down in the lane. They get it to Bree Brown. Shot put in and good. Bree Brown gets a basket for the Bears to make it 53-36. Holmes back on the offensive end. Shot put up, no good. There's Brown to grab that one, a rebound for the Bears. She'll give it to White. Here comes White working on the offensive glass. Shot put up, won't go. They call the charge on White. They call the foul on Anaya White on the charge. Holmes will get 23. That's Williams back into this basketball game as they will send Malone back to the bench. 2:09 to play now. Basketball belongs to Holmes. Katie Powers will bring this one down. 2:02 to play. Powers with the basketball. She'll give it to Bogan. Bogan works underneath, gives it off to Manning, and Manning will get the basket. Makes it 53-38. Boy, it seems like this has been a long, long third period. 1:45 to play in this third period. White with the basketball for the Bears. White gives it to the Bears and McGee. McGee lost it for a moment. Jump ball called as she lost it, tried to get it back, but Jordan Manning comes in and forces the jump ball. Bears will keep the basketball on the possession arrow. Possession arrow shows the way of Southwest. Now the arrow, they're questioning the arrow on the change for Holmes. She wants to make sure it is Southwest possession. The official reports back to her that it is Southwest possession. So the Bears will bring it in over on that other end in front of their own bench. Sydney Tango will get it into White. White with the basketball for the Bears to McGee. McGee with the basketball back to Anaya White. White gets it. Boy, McGee saw the lane open up at the last minute. They come in and they say she got all ball. Did Morgan Williams. Williams will give it to Powers. Powers working across the line with 1:15 to play. Powers with the basketball. Now Tangle will come put a hand in her face. She gets rid of it to Bogan, and Bogan will put that one in and good. Bogan's first basket of the second half makes it 53-30 and cuts the Bear lead to 13 with under a minute to play here in the third period. White with the basketball for the Bears. She'll give it to Tangle. Tangle gives it back to White with 51 to play. Bree Brown has it. She'll get it back to White. White with the basketball back to Brown, and a foul going to be called on Bogan. Bogan picks up the foul, and Bree Brown will go to the free throw line now for the Bears. So Brown will shoot a pair from the free throw line for the Bears. The clock stopped with 43.4 to play. Bears will also check in Abigail Gallagher to this game. First one up for Brown, that one good. Bree's got 3 in the third quarter. Makes it 54-40. And Brown with a second free throw due. Second free throw. Gets in the basket to go to make it 55-40. Bear lead out to 15. Bears working with Abigail Gallagher on the floor along with Bree Brown. Tangle, Bien, and Etienne on the floor for Southwest. Into the hands of Williams. Williams goes down underneath, lost the ball, and the Bears pick it up. Bears pick it up, and boy, now they throw it right into the stretched arms of Williams. Williams, 2-on-1, gets it back into the hands of Powers, and with 18.7, Powers will be fouled. It's on Etienne. She'll pick up her third for the Bears. That is the 7th against the Bears. And Holmes will send Katie Powers to the free throw line. She's 2 out of 2 from the free throw line in this one. 18.7, the clock is stopped. The free throw up, rolls around, won't get in. That one rolled all the way around the rim but wouldn't get home for Katie Powers, and a second free throw due her. Here's the second free throw now for Powers. That one up and good. So Powers makes 1 of 2 from the free throw line. 55-41, 16 seconds remaining. Etienne with the basketball. Bears have 10 seconds to play with. Taylor Ben working with it. Ben gets it to Etienne, down to 5 seconds. Down to 4, down to 3. Etienne working, shot put up, wouldn't get in. Brown got the rebound, but the clock will expire, and the Bears lead this one 55-41 after 3 quarters of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return for the 4th period after a 30-second break. Back in 30 seconds. You're watching Lady Bear basketball on Bear TV. You're listening to it on WAZA. Well, Coahoma and Baton Rouge have played 3. It's 49-32 Coahoma. They've played 3 quarters in that one. Coahoma leading at 49-32. Of course, the winner of that one will get the winner of this one. Those 2 teams will tangle Monday night. If it is Coahoma and Southwest, the game would be up in Clarksdale on the campus of Coahoma Community College. We'll wait and see how that one turns out as Coahoma's in the lead there. Bears in the lead here at the Southwest Basketball Center over Holmes. Likewise, if Holmes was to win, they would still go to Coahoma. The only way either of these 2 teams get another home game would be for Baton Rouge to beat Coahoma. Basketball's in the hands of Williams. Williams will give it to Manning. She wants to shoot the 3, and that one's good. So Manning with a 3 ball to get the quarter started. Makes it 55-44. 9:41 to play. Bears working with Jerrion Owens. Her shot blocked, picked up by Holmes, gotten back by the Bears, and now they say it belongs to Holmes. Bears came back in and grabbed it with Tangle, but then it's taken away after Tangle shot for the rebound. They say it's last touched by Owens and the Bears and will belong to Holmes. So Holmes with the basketball. They will work it into the hands of Red. Red works it to Williams. They want to go underneath. Shot off the glass, won't fall. That went out of Barry's hands. Bears grab the rebound with Ben. Ben gives it to Tangle. 9 minutes to play, or just over 9 minutes to play here in this basketball contest. Tangle touches it again. She'll go to Gallagher. Gallagher gives it to Ben. Ben working with it to Etienne. Etienne working back to Ben. Shot clock down to 8. It's into the hands of Etienne. Her shot put up and good. Bears were determined to work it till they got the shot they wanted, and they got it right there. Now we had a whistle. What was that about? Not sure what the whistle was about, but we're right back to playing basketball. 57-44, Holmes with the basketball in the hands of Red. Red will work it down for Holmes. She'll put it into the hands of Manning. Manning working with it now. Back up top, it goes to Williams. Now they want to go underneath, and they want to go underneath to the outstretched arms of Barry, and she'll get the basket. Makes it a 57-46 game. Tangle with the basketball for the Bears to Owens. Owens turns around, shot up, won't fall, and it's a foul against Holmes that will send the Bears to the free throw line. The foul is on Barry, who will pick up her first. It's the first of the 4th quarter against Holmes, and Jerrion Owens will go to the free throw line. So Jerrion Owens to the free throw line. Substitution real quick, though. Number 11, Smith, will check in for Holmes. Here's the chance now for Owens. First one put up, and that one rolls off no good. Jerrion Owens will miss the first free throw. She'll have a second one coming. Second free throw. That one's up. That won't get in. There to pick up the rebound is Abigail Gallagher, and she'll put it in. So the Bears get two, but they get them off the rebound with Abigail Gallagher. Gallagher, first points of the basketball game for her. 59-46. 7:55 to play here in the basketball center. Basketball into the hands of Manning. Manning wants to go down underneath to Smith. Her shot blocked. Bears there to pick it up. Here comes Etienne. Etienne with the basketball. Goes to Gallagher. Gallagher to Tangle. Tangle back to Gallagher. Shot put up, won't go. Abigail got her on rebound. Now she's triple teamed to Etienne. Etienne, one-hander in the lane, good. Etienne, the one-hander in the lane, good. 61-46, and Holmes wants the timeout. 30-second timeout for Holmes, with the Bears leading at 61-46 with 7:25 to play in this contest. Looking at the Kahoma game, it looks like they haven't come back for fourth quarter action yet as far as, now yeah they have. It's 49-34 Kahoma. That game in the fourth quarter, not sure how much time is left on that one. 61-46 here, 7:25. We know they're in the fourth quarter at Kahoma, just not sure how much time is left on that clock. The live stream not showing us how much time is left. Holmes has the basketball here. It's in the hands of Red. Red will bring it down, put it into Williams' hands. Williams wants to shoot the long two. Put up, no good. Tangle the rebound and the jump ball, as Williams will come in and tie it up with Tangle. And the possession arrow the way of the Lady Bears. So the Lady Bears own the basketball. They will ask Gallagher to inbound it to Etienne. Etienne will get it to Taylor Ben. Ben gets it back to her. Crosses the timeline with it to Ben. Ben working, top of the key with it. Back over to Etienne. 7 minutes to play. Etienne, the three ball. That one good. Etienne's three ball good. Makes it 64-46. Bears putting some distance between them and Holmes here in the fourth quarter. Holmes working it underneath. Now they bring it back out. Three ball put up by Bunch. Won't fall. Bears get the rebound. Here comes Etienne for the Bears. She'll take it coast to coast and put it in. Michaela Etienne putting it in to make it 66-46. Bears have stretched the lead out to 20. Basketball will belong to Holmes. They work down underneath, and a foul going to be called against Southwest. Bears foul called on Abigail Gallagher. It's the first against Gallagher. She will check out. Shiloh McGee will check back in, and Manning will shoot a pair from the free throw line for Holmes. So Manning to shoot a pair. First one for Manning up. That one good. And Manning will make the first. She'll have a second free throw coming in this contest. Second one's up. Second one is good. And Manning will make them both. Makes it 66-48. Bears will own the basketball. They will inbound it with Tangle. Holmes will bring the full court press. They'll get it into Owens. Owens is double teamed. They'll get it to Etienne. Etienne gets it across the timeline to McGee, and McGee put a shot up that wouldn't go. Ben grabs the rebound, back to Etienne for the Bears. 6 minutes to play in the contest. Tangle with the basketball to McGee, back over to Ben. Ben working with that basketball. Now it's up top in Etienne's hands. Long three, put up, wouldn't go. Rebound, fought for. Owens saved it for the Bears, and timeout called by Southwest. Good timeout that time by Coach Brent Harris, as the Bears save the ball and take the 30-second timeout. 66-48, 5:48 to play in this one. Don't forget the Bear Men. They open up Region 23 play tomorrow. The Bear Men at East Mississippi, 6 o'clock tip for that one up in Scuba. In the regular season, those two teams played twice. Odd to see in this particular year, a North and South school has played twice. The Bears and Coach Bender went to East Mississippi and won on a buzzer beater. East Mississippi returned the favor. They win on the last shot down here at Southwest. Those two teams renew their rivalry tomorrow night with a lot at stake, as both those teams look to continue play in the Region 23 tournament. Lady Bears inbound it to McGee. It's knocked out of her hands and out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Bears. They'll inbound it with 5:45 to play in this basketball game. Etienne will inbound it to McGee. McGee goes up, back down with it, and the jump ball called. Holmes will have the basketball. They will bring it length of the floor with 5:39 to play. They put it in the hands of Red. Red with the basketball. Top of the key with it, gives it to Williams. They go down underneath. Shot put up, won't fall. That one was put up that time by Veen. She couldn't get it to go. Bears work it down to Owens. Her shot won't fall. Here comes Holmes back on the offensive end with it. 66-48, 5:15 to play. Holmes with the basketball. They'll put it into Williams' hands. Williams gets it back to Manning. Now it's loose on the floor. Finally picked up by Bunch. Her shot put up won't go. Tangle clears the rebound for Southwest. She'll give it to Etienne. 4:57, clock running, 66-48. The Lady Bears leading in this one. And now it's taken away from Tangle, but she gets it right back. Owens trying to direct traffic. She wants to get rid of it to Etienne. Etienne with 11 on the shot clock, puts it on the floor. Bears have the basketball. Etienne goes to Tangle. Tangle works down in the lane. Little one-hander put in and good. Tangle puts the shot in and good for the Bears. Bears now lead at 68-48. Manning will that's Red that will bring it down for Holmes. Red will put it in Williams' hands. Williams, three ball, put up, that one good. Morgan Williams with the three ball that time makes it fall at 68-51. Holmes will keep the pressure on Southwest. They'll inbound it to Etienne. She'll get it to Ben. Ben hustles it across the midcourt line for Southwest. Now the Bears can set their offense with 3:53 to play. They put it in Etienne's hands. Etienne with the basketball for Southwest. She'll work it back up to Tangle. Tangle, top of the key with it, puts it on the floor, gives it back to Etienne. Shot clock down to 5. Bears got to shoot the three ball in, good. Etienne's having a big fourth quarter for the Bears as Southwest starts to pull away from Holmes here in this fourth quarter with 3:26 to play. Here's a three ball from Williams. That one put up, won't go. Bears picked up that rebound with McGee. McGee gives it to Etienne. Here comes Etienne now. Southwest taking their time, bringing it down with 3:11 to play. McGee gives it to Owens. Owens to Tangle. Tangle's two ball, put up, won't go. Holmes picks up that rebound with Manning. Manning will give it to Red. Red will bring it down. 2:55 and the clock running here inside the Southwest Basketball Center First Bank Court on a rare Wednesday night basketball game. Ball's loose on the floor, jump ball called. It was intended for Smith. The Bears came in, disrupted that, and as the disruption occurred, there came the jump ball. Holmes, I think, substitutes out everybody. Bears will get Carey back in. Anaya White will check back in, as will Daisy Winesley for the Bears. They'll give it to White. They're joined by McGee and Owens, who are on the floor for Southwest. Carey gets it to Owens. Over to Winesley. Winesley with 2.5 has it to Carey. Carey with the basketball, puts it on the floor to Winesley. Winesley underneath, shot put up, won't go. Here's Owens to grab the rebound. Carey thought about the three ball, put it back on the floor. Shot clock down to 4. Here goes McGee, she's fouled. Foul is on Bogan, who picks up her third. It's the second against Holmes. And McGee will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair for the Bears. 71-51, Southwest in control. First one up, good. McGee gets the first one in and good. And we'll have one more coming. Second free throw. That one no good. Owens had it and lost it. And Holmes will get the basketball back. She had it, lost it. Holmes will get it back. 2:13 to play in this one. 2:10 to play. Holmes with the basketball. 49-34, Coahoma leading up in Clarksdale. Basketball in the hands of Jones. Jones wants to go underneath. That one right into the outstretched arms of Shyla McGee. McGee will bring it down. 3-on-1 working against her, and a foul called against Holmes. The foul is on Red. That's her fourth. So Red picks up her fourth. With 1:50 to play, the Bears will inbound it with White. White will inbound it for the Bears. She'll give it to McGee. McGee has her shot blocked. 1:45 to play. Into the hands it goes of Manning. Manning goes to the basket. Shot and blocked, but a foul called on Daisy Winesley, who will pick up her second. So Daisy Winesley will pick up her second, and Holmes will send Manning to their free throw line. So Manning will go to the free throw line. First one in and good for her. So Manning will make the first. She'll have a second free throw due. Second free throw for Manning. That one no good. McGee grabs that board for the Bears. She'll give it to White. 1:36 to play. White with the basketball for Southwest. White gives it to McGee. McGee working for his Bears. Wants to shoot the long two. Put up no good. Daisy Winesley grabs the rebound. Carry the three. Put up won't go. And there is Daisy Winesley again, who got the rebound back to White. Look at the hustle out of Winesley here late in the basketball game. That one back into the hands of White. White punches it out to Carey. Carey passed on the three. Wanted to go to Winesley. That one tipped in the air. Holmes will have it. Holmes will bring it down into the hands of Bunch. Bunch working her way towards the hoop. She meets Jerrion Owens, runs smack into her, and a foul called. And you get Jerrion Owens on the foul. She'll pick up her fourth. And Bunch will go to the free throw line now for Holmes. So Bunch will go to the free throw line for Holmes. It's 52-34, Coahoma leading Baton Rouge in the fourth quarter as well. That one up in Clarksdale. Looks like if it stays the same, those two might get ready to tangle Monday night. First one up, no good. That one clanked off the rim, no good. Coach Bill Wallace says he, with 57 seconds, is going to find somewhere else to sit after joining me for the length of this one. That one up and good, by the way, for Bunch. So she'll make one of her two free throws, make it 72-53. I'm sure being the athletic director, he's got other responsibilities, but sat here and watched most of this one with me. Did athletic director and former basketball coach Bill Wallace. That one into the hands of White. White working with it for the Bears. Her two ball put up won't go. Rebound fought for. It's on the floor, loose with 32 seconds, and they'll say it belongs to Holmes. So Holmes will own this basketball with 32.3 seconds to play. Holmes with the basketball down big to the Bears. They'll pick it up. They'll pick it up with Red. Red will bring it down the floor. Red works down in the lane, lost it. It's on the floor, loose. Winesley and Gallagher both there to pick it up. They'll call a jump ball. Ball will belong to Holmes on the jump ball possession, so Holmes will own it. They will inbound it, shoot the three with Williams, and that one's good. Williams makes the three, 16 seconds to play now. Holmes backs off the Bears. White crosses the timeline. Shot clock's turned off, and she can run this one out for Southwest. 7, 6, 5 down to 4, 3, 2, and 1, and the Southwest Lady Bears are going to punch their ticket for the next round of the Region 23 basketball tournament, winning 72-56 here at the Southwest Basketball Center on this Wednesday night. Holmes will go down in defeat and see their 2021 basketball season come to a close tonight on the floor here at the Southwest Basketball Center. Right now, Kahoma in charge of Baton Rouge, 55-35. They're still playing up in Clarksdale, but if that one stays the way it is right now, it would be the Lady Bears and the Lady Tigers of Kahoma that would do battle Monday night in Clarksdale. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll come back, run the numbers on this one for you back after a 2-minute break on Bear TV, SouthwestBearAthletics.com, and of course on WAZA 107.7 FM. Mr. Sammy, how are you? Well, final score in this one, the Lady Bears win it 72-56. They led 17-10 after 1, 36-28 at the half. It was 55-41 after 3. And the Lady Bears final score in this one, 72-56. Let's take a look at the scoring. Leading scorer in the game is Etienne. She had 19 in the basket. Well, they have 75. I'm not, well, we'll go with mine. Let's see, Etienne, I got her with 21 in the first half, so she scores 21 for the Bears. Bears put 3 with 11. Taylor Ben, Shyla McGee, and Sydney Tangle have 11 apiece in this basketball game. Let's see, we got Jerrion Owens with 6, 4 for Bree Brown, 3 for Anaya White, and 2 for Courtney Bradford in this contest. That's a look at the scoring for the Lady Bears. Dr. Britta Stevens joining us now to talk about this one. 17-10 after 1, 36-28, really still close at the half. Coach Stevens, second half, I think that third quarter, that 9-2 run the Bears got out to start that third quarter, kind of the point where Southwest started to put a little distance between them and Holmes.
Yeah, and I don't know that we were satisfied in the third quarter. We pulled some distance, and then we kind of got off the gas and let them come back, and then we hit the gas again in the fourth. So really nice win, really good to be at home. Watching this team, that's a good team. And all week, Coach and I, we watched film, and we were concerned. And our practices this week have been serious and focused, and our kids have been really focused, and I think that made a huge difference tonight. And I think that's why the score was what it was, because we prepped, and they listened, and they executed.
Week and a half to get ready for this when your last game was Colin a week ago this past Monday. With all that time not having a basketball game, you talk about just prepping for this one. How did you keep the girls focused over that week and a half period?
That's really hard because tomorrow's April 1st and we're still playing basketball.
Yeah.
We're not used to playing at this point. And it has been a week. So we played last Monday. We had some light practices last week. There was one day we came in and they were kind of doom and gloom. We put the music on. We let them have a good time because we knew that we had a week. And then coming back on Sunday, everything was very serious, and we wanted to get focused on Holmes. I told Coach today in the office, I don't know if I like a week and a half to prepare or not because I watched probably 8 games on them. I watched literally everything I could get my hands on. And every day I'd come back in and I'd go, we got to work on this. We got to work on this. We got to work on this. And we would go, we can't teach them all this. We've got to back off and teach them the most important things. And so the prep time was nice, but it also concerned me. So, again, we've got a long time to prep for whoever we play next, so that's good.
Well, the one thing you didn't want to see was a team come out flat, and I don't think the Bears came out flat after a week and a half.
Yeah, and that was a concern for us because we had not played in so long, was if we came out flat. Again, this is a good team. Holmes is a good team. The score doesn't indicate really how good of a team I think they are, and we've been concerned. And I told Coach today, I said, I think we'll be fine as long as we don't come out flat. Just don't let us come out flat, and we'll be fine. And we didn't. We came out. We hit some big shots. How unselfish were they with the ball?
I was going to say you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Lady Bears that score points in the game, including, I think, some nice shots by Bree Brown there in the third quarter where you didn't see some of these that play every minute of a lot of the games be very jealous with that basketball at all.
No, and we've not been a jealous team all year. Well, I take that back. One night here against Meridian, I lost my mind because I thought we were jealous. But the growth that we have made since that point, I mean, some of the passes – almost to the extent of we may have been overpassing some, but Bree Brown coming off the bench. Courtney Bradford played a lot of minutes tonight. Jerrion Owens saving the ball out of bounds for your 5 to give that kind of hustle. I think Abby Gallagher, again, another kid who came off the bench and gave us really big minutes tonight. Really proud of our starters. Michaela Etienne played out of her mind tonight. But what about those freshmen who came off the bench and gave us such valuable minutes?
I was going to say, we've talked a lot about this. The fact that you want to have somebody that if a starter does get in trouble, that it's kind of like next person up type mentality. And you have that. A lot of these ladies haven't gotten to play a lot, but when they do come in, they make their presence felt.
They do. And that's, I think that's the mark of a good team is being able to have somebody, even though they don't play as many minutes, your play doesn't go down when they come in. When Abby Gallagher comes in for Shyla McGee, she's a little different player, but we don't lose a lot when she comes in. When Courtney Bradford comes in for Jerrion Owens, we don't lose a lot, and that's huge. Even our guards, Daisy Wansley, Aaliyah Carey, those kids can shoot it. They bring things to us that even when Taylor and Sydney are out, Nia White, when KK's out, they all contribute, even if it's not for as long or as much, but what they do is so important.
Well, Coach, you enjoyed this one. It's 66-44 Kahoma, so it looks like Kahoma's in charge of that one against Baton Rouge. If that holds up, it looks like you would make a trip to Clarksdale Monday night, right?
Yeah, that's not what we wanted. Obviously we were rooting for Baton Rouge to win so we could play here again. But, we win and we get to keep playing. Kahoma's a good team. I haven't really watched much film on them, but I know that they're a good team because they won the North and our league is so strong. Good teams go on the road and win, so that's what we're going to try to do, win one more, and then we get to the Final Four, as Coach Wallace calls it, at Mississippi College, and that's where we need to be.
Well, you win one more and you get to go to Mississippi College, and then, like you said there, anything can happen when you put those Final Four teams on a neutral court and you play in a situation like that. So, Lady Bears will play Kahoma, possibly Kahoma. Like I said, I'm not sure how much time's left, but they're well in control of that one. Lady Bears win this one again, 17-10 after 136-28, 55-41, as we said, and then 72-56. Lady Bears pull away there at the end. Coach Britta Stevens, thanks so much for joining us. We get to end our Southwest Basketball Center with a win this year as the guys of course, we're on the road tomorrow as well, so it's always nice to end it with a W.
Always.
And we had more fans in the crowd tonight. We, of course, also had our our pictures who have been with us all season long. The dog who sat over here by me most of the year over here, he's been watching a lot of basketball.
A lot of basketball. Yeah, you know, it was really nice to have a extended capacity. Our men's basketball team, this is the first game they've been able to come to all season. It was nice to have them. Nice to have our student body. It's nice when you have fans, you know, and that's concerning about going to Colma because it's a long trip and we don't know how many fans we'll be able to have. So, but, you know, we'll respond. I told Coach, I said, let's just take the cardboard people, put them on the bus, take them to Colma because that way we got somebody.
Why not? Just put them on the bus, take them to Clarksdale with you,
There we go.
Well, Coach Britta Stevens, congratulations. Congratulations on this one. Enjoy it tonight. I'm sure first thing tomorrow morning you get to work on Kahoma if they hold on and win, which it appears that they will. And, of course, back in Clarksdale on Monday night. Good luck to the Lady Bears rest of the way. We appreciate your comments tonight.
Thank you.
Well, that will do it for us here at Southwest. Don't forget, let's see, it's 66-46 now with Kahoma leading that one. That'll do it for us today. We're back on the outside tomorrow. Boy, I tell you, all these sports playing in the spring. We're back outside tomorrow. It's softball at 1 o'clock tomorrow on the Southwest campus against Itawamba. And, of course, we'll have game one of that at 1 o'clock tomorrow for you. And then, of course, we'll have Bear baseball for you with Meridian. We'll cover game two of that one here on Bear TV and WAZA as well. Thanks for joining us. Final score 72-56. The Lady Bears punched their ticket for the third round of the Region 21 basketball tournament Monday night. Right now, it appears, in Clarksdale to take on Kahoma. This has been Lady Bear basketball on Bear TV and WAZA. Thanks for joining us. Have a great rest of your Wednesday night, and we'll see you for softball tomorrow afternoon.